Hey guys, well, welcome back. My name is Angela. I am with LK Insights, and today I am just channeling a message for you about the law of attraction because I think that so many people, if you're a light worker or empath, starseed, you are really focused on creating a life that is like no other. It is a magical life that is beyond the normal, you know, 9 to 5 job and all this stuff. But what I want to talk about is how do we create that and getting into alignment with, like Abraham Hicks says, your vortex. It really takes a lot of failure, and that failure can lead to feeling very down on yourself. But I want to bring this message to encourage you that we are operating under the new earth codes. Okay, so it can never work like it used to. And for everyone that operates in the old earth or the way that things used to operate, um, that won't work for you anymore. And so you have to go through a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of, sorry about that, a lot of trial and error to get to your desired goal. So let's talk about law of attraction, okay? Let's talk about like attracting like. That means you have to be on the vibrational frequency of that which you desire before it will be attracted to you. So the old way of doing things is really like going after it, striving for it, working hard, getting to a place where you're just, having to go all the time. And for us star seeds, that just does not work. I know for myself that does not work. So we have to come from a place of inner knowing, inner feeling, changing our vibration first, and then letting that which we desire be attracted to us. We're in our vortex at that point. So how do you do that, right? Like I said, it takes a lot of failure because you have to try things. You have to get out there. You have to um, see what is in alignment with you and what really feels good, right? For me, that has been, I can't even tell you, it has been 7 years of very painful, difficult trials to get to where I'm at right now. And even still, it's like I'm just that same person trying to share my experience with you. And so I want to tell you, getting on the vibration of that which you want first. I'm sorry, I'm going to have motorcycles go by again. Hold on. Okay. That's how us star seeds have to operate. We must get into alignment with that first. And then once we're in that alignment, then it starts manifesting in our physical world. So it's almost like you have to take a leap of faith and start operating in that vibration before it actually manifests in your world, right? It's almost like fake it till you make it. However, there's a lot of shadow in between that fake it till you make it. And a lot of people don't talk about that, you know, because you have to go through that to see if that's working for you. Okay, sorry, I just totally got off track. But getting into that vibrational alignment first. Okay, so how do you do that? I'm going to give you an example. My whole life, I have been like thicker or chubby or whatever you want to call it, big boned. That's what I used to believe that I was, to tell myself that it was okay because I was just food made me fat and it didn't affect anyone else in my family. And I could never understand why. And so, because I was on that vibration of believing that food was my enemy, made me blow up, food hurt me, I went through all of these crazy diets and killing myself working out and starving myself half to death and all of this stuff to be at this place where I wanted to be. And it used to work when I was younger, but it came to this point where nothing was working anymore. Absolutely nothing was working. And so I finally sat down and kind of went inside and just said, what is it that I truly desire? And what it is to be able to eat food and not worry that it is causing me to get fat or worry about, I shouldn't be eating that because it's going to make me fat or whatever. And so what I really wanted was to be able to eat food and not have it affect my self-worth, right? Because we all have to eat, right? Like food is fuel, but I didn't look at it like this. Like I had this awful relationship with food. Now, what I truly desire is to be able to eat what I want and not be so hung up on the outcome of what it's doing to my body at every second, right? And so to me, that would be just being in my natural, healthy body and being able to eat what I eat and not killing myself over it, right? So when I was a little girl, I have my younger sister, and she always had just this awesome little body. And so I started to think about, okay, how did she operate? Because food never affected her body. And by what science says and all this stuff says, like it should have. The amount of food she used to eat and like all this stuff, and it never affected her. She never gained weight. But yet she was able to eat large amounts of food every single day. And she wasn't that active. She was just a kid going to school. And, we were doing the exact same things, eating the exact same foods, yet I would get large and it wouldn't even affect her. And so I started thinking back to her perspective, how she felt about it, how she looked at food. And she would tell me, all the time when we were kids, she would say, I can eat whatever I want. It doesn't make me fat. And it was that she firmly believed that inside. Because I would say to her, like, how can you eat so much? Like, I can barely eat and it'll go right on my thighs. Like, how does that work? And she would be like, I don't know. I can just eat whatever I want and it doesn't make me fat. And she firmly believed that. And so she was on that vibration of that she was naturally thin and food didn't affect her. And so I was like, wait, it's how she felt about it. Like, and so, okay, I just need to get on that same vibration. Now, of course, at first, it's like I may gain some weight at first, but I have to keep telling myself those same things that, like, it's not food that's making me fat. Like, food doesn't affect me. Food does not make me fat. Like, and so I realized that she was on a totally different vibration. Her vibration was just her body operated in a natural thin state, and food did not change her body. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm going to get on that same vibration, right? So she was on this vibration of being naturally fit and healthy, and food did not play any role in that whatsoever. She could trust her body, and her body trusted her. And it was like, oh, I see. See, my whole life, I have been on this vibration that my body hates me, that it's out to destroy me, right? I mean, like, I've been on this feeling that, like, I eat and I gain weight, and it's because my body hates me and I have to do something to change my body, right? So it's like, what am I really, the vibration that I'm on is that I can't trust my body, that it's out to get me, out to harm me, right? It's almost like, what do you call that? Um, a an autoimmune disease, right? That like my body is trying to destroy itself. That's how I feel on a deep level, right? And so, um, what I have come to really understand is I'm changing that vibration. I'm slowly changing that vibration that I am trusting my body to bring me into a state of fit and healthy no matter what I eat. I've never felt like this in my entire life. Like I've always been the girl that's like, if I eat, I'm going to gain weight. I can't trust my body. There's something wrong with my body. And I need to do all these things to starve myself and try to fix it. And now I'm like accepting exactly who I am, right? So, like, if I eat, I'm not going to have that affect me. I'm going to trust my body. So, I've never, ever, ever felt like this. And it's really, truly freedom, right? And that's what I've always really desired, is just to be free. But yet still have that knowing that I can still be in a healthy body, but just free from that emotional trap, or free from that kind of hell loop, really, if you look at it. So that is what I mean by internally changing that vibration. So I can work out all I want. I can diet all I want, and it's not affecting my weight whatsoever. So, okay, I have to change internally. I have to look at these things a completely different way for my desires to manifest in this reality. So that's what I'm doing. And I hope that makes sense, because what I truly desire is to have a fit, thin body while still being able to eat whatever I want and not work out like crazy, right? Like attracts like. So if I'm in that vibration, it will magically manifest in my outer world. Now, does it do it overnight? No, it takes some time. But I just want to put it out there so that maybe you can see the difference of the old way and the new way. The old way would be, okay, so I have this problem where I'm overweight and I want to lose weight. So what do I need to do? I need to do what society tells me to do, and that is work out and eat healthier, right? And I'll lose weight. But that doesn't work for starseeds. That doesn't work for empaths. It doesn't work for light workers. We must be on that vibration first, like attracts like, because we are now operating in universal laws, not by societal laws, right? So that's what I used to do. And it came to this point where just nothing was working anymore. And so I had to realize that there's something in my vibration. I keep attracting that same outer overweightness, heaviness feeling inside, feeling trapped, feeling that something's wrong with me, that I'm like, I'm different and all this stuff. And it's like, no, all I have to do is get in alignment with like what my little sister was attracting when she was a little girl. All I have to do is get into alignment with that and let the universe do it. And so, anyway, I'm just telling you my story today, and hopefully it resonates with you. It's a message that I wanted to bring. And yeah, I just feel like it's hard too, like, because now I'm eating whatever I want, and like I'm not seeing myself go into, super skinny. Am I feeling like I'm gaining weight? Kind of, but I'm going to trust it. Like I'm going to trust in the plan. I'm going to trust in my body and I'm going to trust in the vibration. I'm going to let like attract like. Because if I'm no longer worrying about what I eat, then I'm basically telling the universe that it doesn't affect me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not worrying about it. So it's like I'm saying that I'm fit and healthy no matter what I eat. So it just has to start like manifesting in the physical. And sometimes that takes time. And it's just like, just hang on, you know, just keep your confidence up. Just keep telling yourself that it is coming into fruition. You just have to stay the course. And sometimes we fail. And guess what? That's okay. There's been already a couple times where I'm like, should I go back on that diet? Oh my God. Should I go low carb again? Because I feel like I'm getting fatter. Oh my God. And I'm like, no, I'm going to stay the course. This feels good. It feels like freedom. And that's what I truly want. To be free from disease, to be free from worry, to be free of feeling like I'm not good enough to be healthy and thin. Like to be free from that, that's what I truly desire. And so I'm going to stay the course and see what happens. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next message. Bye.